everybody, welcome back to my channel. I know this is the old setup, but it's too hard to get the other setup going right now. Today is Wednesday. I'm here to do my weekly wrap up. I know it's a couple of days late. Life. So Monday we were supposed to bring in a van to get a safety done, and then the guy who was selling it to us was sketchy, so we backed out. And then that night he dropped the price down and let us take it for a test drive. We were going to get the safety first, and then it's a thing. And so he let us take it for a run, and my son sat in the passenger side and listened to the motor because he's taking automotive. He actually is really good at fixing cars. So we decided to go for it. And then Tuesday, my husband also had to go back and get follow-up on his x-rays on his knee, so thank God nothing's wrong. He just sprained it badly, and he doesn't remember spraining it, wrenching it, nothing. So he's got his brace, he's got his anti-inflammatories, and things are going good. He's back to work today, thank God. He missed, I think, 5 days of work. And then, so I had an order to do this morning, so here I am now getting this done, but I have not finished any books since Sunday. So it's just 3 books that I finished, but I think I'm in the process of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm reading 7 right now. So the first book I read is Death of a Mad Hatter by Jen McKinley. It's book 2 in a hat shop mystery, and I gave it a 4. A couple of things bugged me. The person who died, his wife, like the 2 main characters are Vivian and Scarlett. Scarlett is from the States, but her mother is from England, and she and her cousin Vivian own a millinery. And so this family comes to buy or order a set of hats for a Alice in Wonderland themed tea party. The son of the woman who ordered the stuff is the one who gets murdered. And his wife lets Scarlett in on a few secrets, and Scarlett covers for her. I can't see why, because she doesn't know her from a hole in the ground, but she seems to think that she needs to keep her secrets. No. I'm not going to keep secrets of somebody who I just met, and especially when I'm being accused of the murder. So, no, sorry. But it does kind of have a few twists and turns at the end, so I ultimately gave it a 4. Then I finished The Winner's Curse by Marie Rutkowski, and I believe I gave this a 4 as well. Yep, I did. Yeah, I did turn down the brightness. So this is a dystopian fantasy young adult, and it is about a girl who is a general's daughter, and the general they have taken over this country 10 years previously. I think it's 10 years. And she ends up buying a slave. And he used to be an aristocrat, I think, in the country that she had taken over, but nobody knows that. That might have been a spoiler. Sorry. It doesn't really pertain much to the story, though, so. But it's kind of like their interactions, and, war might be starting, and kingdoms and all that. A little bit angsty, a little bit of romance. So yeah, I gave it a 4, and I'm reading the second one right now. So the third book that I finished was Scandal in Spring by Lisa Kleypas, and it's book 4 in the Wallflower series. I gave this a 4. I don't think there's anything drastically wrong. Obviously it wasn't perfect. No book is perfect. But Daisy is one of my favorite characters of the 4 girls. Her sister Lillian was my least favorite character, and that's book 1. So this is about 4 girls who are considered wallflowers because they're getting older, they're not getting married, they have no marriage prospects. So they all take it upon themselves to do a wish on this wishing well. And her wish is to find the right man, I guess. And her father runs a company and is branching out into England. And they want higher muckety muck marriages for their daughters. So for Daisy, their father wants her to marry his right-hand man, Matthew, because their 3 brothers want nothing to do with the company. They don't like Matthew. They think he's a stick in the mud. So it's quite cute. But I really like how it turned out, and the way her family treated him at the end is perfect. So that's 4 stars. So currently reading, let's see how quick that'll go. I am listening, let's see. I'm listening to one, The Winner's, The Winner's Crime. It's book 2 of The Winner's Curse. No, I didn't say I wanted to update. There. Oh, figures. Technical difficulties here. Please bear with. There we go. And things seem to be slow lately, like severely slow. There we go. Nope. So we're just going to have to take my word for it. Let's see if I can make it bigger. Come on. It's Goodreads. It's not finding the page that I need. So we are just going to do it this way. The Winner's Curse. Crime. Geez, book 2 in that dystopian fantasy series. The Winner's Curse trilogy. I'm also reading Dream Fever by Karen Marie Moning, and it's book 4, I think, in the Fever series. And this is paranormal, fae, fantasy. She's got to save the world sort of deal. This one is really slow. I'm not finding it that interesting at all. And then I'm reading The Brightest Star in the Sky by Marianne Keyes. I'm about halfway through. There's an entity that goes into this building, and it counts down from days. So, like, at first it was, you get the perspective of the entity, and then each day part, because it's broken up by days, but it's day 60 in big letters, and then there's a couple parts afterwards, and day 60 in smaller parts, then day 59. At first it was, the entity was the big part, and then the perspective of each of the apartment residents is the next part. That's gone. It's still going down by days, but you're just getting snippets day by day of each of the residents of this apartment building, and there's 4 apartments. There's a married couple, a single woman, an older mother with her younger son that comes, her adopted son comes because he's filming. And who is the other one? The 2 Polish men with the Irish live-in extra tenant sort of deal. So it's just like a day in the life, but it's counting down. I don't know what it's counting down for. You don't get told that. It's just counting down. So I'm on day 36 now. Each day might only have 1 part, and then the next day might have 6 parts. So, but yeah, it goes down by days, and then The end, I'm not sure if it just like 3 months later or, yeah, 4 months later. So, not sure what the entity is yet, but we'll see. And then I started, I'm still reading Codename Verity, but I'm not very active with it, by Elizabeth Wine. Reason being, I need to get these library books read for due dates. And this is slow. This is not what I was expecting it to be. So it's slow. So then last night I started The Trouble with Honor by Julia London. This is historical romance. So far it's her and her sisters. I've only read one chapter, and it's her going to a gentleman's club and pretending that she knows how to play, but she doesn't know how to bet properly. So she's betting shillings here and there. And then she bets 25 and takes it all. 25 pounds. Takes it all. And at the table is George Easton, who is an illegitimate son of a duke, and her love interest, apparently. But they might be losing their status in life. It doesn't really say why she's playing yet. I've just read the first chapter, and that was it. Then I read Spirit by Graham Masterton. I've been wanting to pick up one of his books for a long time. I do own The House That Jack Built. I haven't read it yet, but I saw this and felt like picking it up. And this, I've only read the first chapter, and it is about a girl who falls in the pool and drowns in the middle of February 1940. And her two sisters pretty much find her. And yeah, so I think they grow up, and then a bunch of other people start dying. But before they die, they see a girl in white. So then the last book I'm reading is Shadow and Bone by Leigh Bardugo, book 1 in the Grisha trilogy, but now it's the Grishaverse, whatever. So this one was I just read the prologue, and it was just a girl and a boy at an orphanage, and they are being tested to see if they're Grisha. That's all I know. So that's what I have for today. Hopefully I definitely will be having more next week, because 7, probably more. Anyways, I hope everybody has a wonderful day, and I will talk to you later. Bye.